Well, I think it's going very well, actually. I'm hearing people are saying that we're back and beyond what we had in 2019. I think they're saying the whole market, the AV market, install and so forth, is a lot healthier now than it even was pre-pandemic. So that gives you an indication. But I think in terms of people here at the Intercom show, I think certainly there's still some supply issues, and some people have not got the demonstration stock that they want. I heard that. And some, perhaps for that case, some of the stands are smaller. But there's a lot of activity here, and I think there's a lot of pent-up interest in the whole market. So it's a good show. In the recessions I've had in the past, it didn't stop people going to the cinema or to see bands or to the restaurants with more sort of group shows and so forth. I think actually people, depressed as they might have been financially or whatever, still entertain themselves. And this, to some extent, this market is inflation-proof in that sense, and recession-proof. Arcadia was born out of the idea that for a lot of the markets we serve, and this is a typical one here in this sort of events market, install and so forth, people need to be able to manage two separate workflows successfully. And one of those workflows is sort of the mobile workflow with duplex wireless and so forth. And the other one is sort of fixed positional wired intercom. Slightly different ways of working, but generally speaking, they're just sharing the same resources, the same party lines and conferences and so forth. So the idea of Arcadia is to put all that control in one box and under one management system. So Arcadia takes those fixed and wireless workflows, connects them together so one person can manage the whole system. And that's really what Arcadia is all about. So all the endpoints are compatible. So the old party line boxes we made in the 60s and 70s are compatible with Arcadia and built this year, because that analog party line technology has been moved forward slightly, but effectively it's still compatible. So people's analog systems are still out there. But we are moving those endpoints forward in things like HelixNet, because now there's more capability for them to talk to Dante lines and so forth. But generally speaking, all our endpoints that we connect to Arcadia are compatible and have been so over all those years. Yeah, so Arcadia does allow you to expand as your needs grow. So if you need to add extra IP ports, you can simply plug in more ports within the software, and so you can then add more end devices as your applications need it. So if you're taking on a larger show, you need more people, more mobile radios, mobile belt packs, for example, then you can do that by just adding more IP ports and connecting more IP transceivers. Arcadia's been received well because we're not just bringing it to market and saying, well, the other features will come along, in time. We've got to make it so that it's immediately available and useful as a tool, because Intercom is such a powerful tool that's needed for production. You've got to have all the features that you need to be able to control the show. So you just can't go in half-cocked. So yes, Arcadia is being fully developed with its capabilities on analog party line, digital party line, Dante, 4-wire connectivity from the get-go, so that it's useful out of the box immediately. What's cool about Intercom is it takes you into lots of different areas and lots of specialized uses, and you just get to see a lot of different things. So here we are in Infocom talking about sort of AV events, corporate events, and that kind of thing. But we do so much more. We launch satellites, we do cable laying systems in the sea. We do computer laser sort of research environments. Intercom just goes everywhere. You have a project of people all trying to do the same thing at the same time and communicate with each other. Otherwise it all falls apart. So it just takes you to interesting places. Hello, yes, I'm Simon Brown. I'm the VP of Product Management with Clearcom.